to that number 59 car of Treadway. Today is his birthday. Wasn't given his age. I don't know how old he is, but son Austin didn't say, oh, we'll say he's just old. How about that?
Yeah, it sounds good. All right, here we go with the Wheeler-Etta Legend cars. Mike Gilbert going to lead them out. On his outside, Danny DeMasters in that number 53 car. Steve Harshbarger in car number 20. On his outside, looks like that'll be your point leader right now. Trenton Simon coming into tonight's racing action, a 7-point lead over Wayne Johnston. Richard Powell in car number 29. Dave Comer in car number 12. Here we go off turn number 4. Looks like we're going green.
And we are.
And that's Chris Powell, Dennis. Chris Powell in that other 29 car. As they head into turns 3 and 4 for the first time. Good battle for the lead. Harshbarger down on the bottom.
Gilbert in that 31 trying to hold on, but not able to do it. Harshbarger taking over the lead. Comer and Powell now looks like they're on the prowl for that number 2 spot as they come off of turn number 4.
Dave Comer on the move, no surprise there. Up into the number 3 spot, looking for more off turn 2.
Down on the bottom he goes. He and Powell racing door to door as they go through turn number 3. Now working their way off of turn number 4. Comer almost gets all the way up to the number 1 spot, but Harshbarger holds him off.
Harshbarger sliding up the racetrack, opening up that bottom lane, and Dave Comer trying to walk through. This time around, looks like Harshbarger going to hang on.
Harshbarger with a little bit of a lead this time, maybe a couple of car lengths as they come across the start-finish line. Comer right on the bumper as he comes off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch they go. Powell looking on the inside for that 2nd spot.
Top 3 trying to get away from the rest of the field, and doing so right now is Dave Comer now moving up out in front by a half a car length in the number 12.
Never rule out that number 12 car, no matter where he starts, how late it gets. Always finds a way to make his way up to the number 1 spot. As the cars drift up the track just a little bit off of turn number 2, Comer holds on to the top spot as the white flag will be coming out this time.
Everybody working down on the bottom of the speedway. Dave Comer out in front, giving 5 car lengths over Steve Harshbarger. Richard Powell trying to move up and challenge for that 2nd spot, but it's all Dave Comer right now.
Off turn 4, Comer's going to take the checkers. Harshbarger in the number 2 spot. Powell will finish up 3rd. Oh, it don't matter. It never has been on.
All right, well, I'm going to give away the last
I just assumed it wasn't working or something maybe, but
Mexican Villa t-shirt, ticket number 602.
I like it.
602. If that is your red ticket, 602, you got a Mexican Villa t-shirt, come up here and get it. Or we're going to take it home ourselves. All right, the next heat race rolls out onto the racetrack. Rick Nichols, car number 2, down on the inside of row number 1. On his outside, it'll be the number 9 of Shane Lee. James McDougall in car 3M. And on his outside, and again, having a little bit of trouble seeing. But on the back row, you got your 2-point leaders. Trenton Simon down on the inside got a 7-point lead over Wayne Johnston. Coming into tonight's racing action, here we go off turn 4, green in the air.
And Trenton Simon likes to just at least make this a clean race, get into that A main. That's going to go a long ways towards getting that championship as they come off of turn number 4.
Wayne Johnston way up the top of the speedway as James McDougall leads lap number 1, Grayson Cox 2nd.
Off of turn number 2, now McDougall with the lead. Cox in that number 2 spot. They're kind of nose to tail right now. Johnston has moved up into the number 3 spot.
Trenton Simon carefully trying to work his way forward. Right now on the inside of Shane Lee, but out in front, it's the Quapaw, Oklahoma driver, James McDougal out in front, but Grayson Cox starting to close that gap.
Cox working hard now. He dives it down to the bottom side as they go through turn number 2. Johnson riding his tire tracks. As they come off of turn number 4, McDougal still holds on.
Trenton Simon now moving up into the number 4 spot as he's cleared a couple of cars back there at the back. Safely in that number 4 spot as Wayne Johnston is trying to get around Grayson Cox as the top 3 are nose to tail down the front stretch.
Good battle up front for that number 2 spot now. Johnson looks high, now falls back in the tire tracks of the 777. 2 laps to go.
Off turn number 4, McDougal has the lead, but Grayson Cox now looking at that upper lane, and he's got a good run off turn 2.
Down the backstretch they'll go. They're door to door as they work their way into turn number 3. Johnson's got a good seat looking at that battle as they go down the start-finish line, and it's going to be Grayson Cox.
White flag displayed that time by as the top 3 are going to battle through 3 and 4 all the way down to the checkers.
Anything can happen here as they come off of turn number 4. It's going to be the 3 car, and then Wayne Johnson getting the number 2 spot.
Wow. So Wayne Johnston picking up that number 2 position, and as you mentioned, Dennis, Trenton Simon just needs a good solid night as he had a 7-point lead coming in. He'll want to keep that white 60 car in his sights and have a good solid